What is up, y'all? How the frick are we doing today? I gotta put my seatbelt on. Oh, baby, what a stream we just had last night, guys. 1.1 thousand viewers on it total. 63 likes. We had 30 viewers at one point in the stream. Woo! Oh yeah, that felt so good. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about a new series that we're starting here. I always have a glorious car ride to and from work that lasts somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes based on traffic. And I want to take this opportunity to basically have a car yap with you guys. Just want to keep it real, want to keep it raw, probably uncut to be honest. And just every single time I go to and from work, I just want to talk to you guys about what we're learning on the channel, what we're doing with growth. Almost got hit. Hello. What we're doing, what we're gonna do to just continue, keep growing our business, build our empire, keep vibe coding, learn one thing at a time. What I learned from my 9-to-5 job with structural engineering. So many things to talk about, guys. We got some royalty-free music playing in the background too. Actually, I don't know if the audio is even going on this, so we'll see after that. Anyways, yeah, great day at work. As you can tell by the energy, I'm a little fired up to go back into streaming again. It's been busy. We had a slow first quarter, guys, but we are so freaking back. Summertime, of course, construction going along, so structural engineers are they're up and at it. We're busy, guys. Yeah. So, a couple things that I learned from work today. One, the existing tools in the structural engineering world suck. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. They suck. ETABS sucks. I am so frustrated with that tool, and it's just mind-blowing how it is 2026 and it is physical labor. It is so manual how you have to model in everything and then pray that it works and then pray that you can actually debug your errors. It's just oh guys, 2026, someone has to build a structural engineering all-in-one workspace that does your 3D modeling for you and ties it into your tools to automatically update your drawings so that you don't have to make an ETABS model separate from your Revit model. Oh wait, we're working on that, guys. It's coming very, very, very soon. CoLateral, the all-in-one engineering workspace of the future. Now, the thing that sucks right now is, I want to implement CoLateral into my work, but the thing is no one else in my office knows how to use it. So in terms of cross-checking to see hey, does your lateral load 3D model work? Everyone's just groomed on ETABS. So in terms of checking those values to see if it works, the structural engineer that I'm working under, he'll be bro, I don't know if I can trust CoLateral with your 3D analysis there. Fair point. Very, very, very fair point. I hope one day we can build a sense of trust that people have with ETABS, even though I don't trust ETABS because it breaks so often. I don't trust that the numbers that it gives me are going to be great. That was a big part of what school was, is building a sense of, do you know the output that ETABS gives you, is it accurate based on your engineering judgment, your sense, your intuition? Yeah, you can get an overall idea, but so often you can have bugs in your ETABS models, guys, that just simply make it just such a ruckus that they will affect your model, and it's it's stuff that just gets swept under the rug. Seriously, guys, we're gonna change that. It's gonna take a bit. It's a slow journey, but man, it's so much fun. I love live streaming on YouTube. I started to realize that live streaming is what I need to do, and I need to express myself in videos as a live streamer, because I tried to record some video yaps. I'll admit that I gotta say this is difficult typically after work, because most days I'm exhausted, and but now I have energy, so I was willing to record a yap, and I kind of knew what I wanted to talk about. But it's hard to just yap for 20 minutes straight without having some sort of script to follow. So either way, I'm happy to get this started. Not sure what we should call it. Car yaps? Yaps in the car? You guys tell me, leave some comments down below. We're gonna seriously make this a series, because guys, I have nothing to lose to talk in front of a camera while I'm driving to and from work. Nothing to lose. And frankly, you don't either. I highly recommend that you guys do this exact same thing as me. Yes, it will be exhausting, but I think it's great practice to get talking in front of a camera. Honestly. I felt really good. My confidence is through the roof based on our last stream. That honestly blew up. We got Bridgebind in the chat. We got like a couple of YouTubers reaching out to us with like 100K subs, man. Like, whew, they're cheering us on. They love us. I think the whole bit of vibe coding in our mother's basement is mwah, chef's kiss. People love it. Makes people click. They're like, no way. And they want to cheer me on. And I love that. I love you guys cheering me on. So please, keep going. Keep going with it. Keep going with the cheering. I need it. Yeah, we are the underdogs right now because vibe coding is difficult. I am such a beginner when it comes to all this. Still using Google Chrome, not even like the desktop applications while we app to our computer. Guys, we had to manually update our YouTube subscribers as we were doing this too. But now we're finally have a live counter going, and I hope to do the same thing with Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We got to put the names of our socials in there too, because our streams, man, those are gonna get clipped. So just reference to that everywhere, like Nick Van Wettering, just throwing that name out there everywhere on our clips, and just distributing that across all the platforms. It's so important, guys. So important. With the car app thing, honestly, I don't mind doing this, especially if it's not going to be a lot of work and I don't need to do big time editing in this. I could throw it in my long form editor so that it can cut out just the ums, any of the silent parts, because guys, this is going to be a long car ride. It's been 7.5 minutes and I haven't made a significant turn yet. So yeah, it's gonna be some cutting to do, but hey, I don't care if these get 0 views. This is honestly just practice for me talking in front of a camera. Gonna upload them publicly, and whatever happens, happens. The floor is already where our feet are at, and the ceiling is to the moon. And actually, I would argue that the floor is already above us, because worst case, we just get better experience in talking in front of a camera. We get better at live streaming. We know what we're talking about. We can practice just yapping. We can practice how we're gonna market CoLateral. It's gonna be great. Yeah, so anyways, want to tell you about the difficulties of, are you gonna let me in? Let me in! Thank you. The difficulties of trying to do a side hustle after your 9 to 5. Guys, the truth is, if you love your 9 to 5 and you want to dedicate long hours, if you want to put in the overtime in your 9 to 5, the idea of a side hustle, very, very difficult. Very, very, very difficult, y'all. You need to have it such that your main job becomes your side hustle, and your side hustle becomes your main job. Although the hour distribution is not necessarily the same. I have to clock in 8 hours, 9 to 5, plus driving, commuting to and from work. It becomes a lot. It's a third of my life essentially, guys. The other third's sleeping, and then the last third of my life I got to split between spending quality time with friends and family, and then spending quality time with you guys online. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how can we get better at balancing our 9 to 5 with our 5 to 9, I'll call it. I think that's a fun way to say it. Basically our vibe coding side hustle. How can we balance that, you might ask? I'd love to tell you right here, I am all in on building not a work-life balance, but a work-life harmony. What do I mean by a work-life harmony, you might ask? I'll tell you. you need it such that your full-time job is awfully similar to what you're building, what you're doing in your 5 to 9. So I'm trying to solve some problems that I have at the office by taking it back home, building CoLateral, the structural engineering workspace of the future. And then my clipping, like my content creation, guys. Like I want to manage my social media. So our live streams consist of me optimizing our social media distribution center. Simple as that. Build stuff that is part of your typical life, and then therefore there's a harmony, like it all goes together. And then heck, like even like I was saying, like a big part of my work is just the commute to and from work. But goodness gracious, like let's make opportunity out of this, guys, and let's just start yapping in front of a camera, uploading online, use it as experience. Seriously, guys, there's lots to be done. There's lots to be done. There is lots to be done. Whew. Staying caffeinated is very important when you're on your journey. I try not to drink coffee after like 2 o'clock, because then the half-life of that caffeine is really gonna frick up your sleep. To be honest, I didn't get a good sleep last night, not because I was caffeinated, but because I was just so hyped up, so excited what that live stream turned into, baby. Whew, it was unbelievable. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, sleeping, you need to prioritize sleep. Like I said, 30 of your life in work, 30 of your life in sleep, 30 of your life grinding with friends and family. I don't know, guys, get to learn how to live stream when you're hanging out with friends. Like if you're big into golfing, live stream your golf session. I don't know, as long as you're not like ruining the pace of play, goodness, like just set it up. Like you literally have nothing to lose. Worst case, you document no, that's not as good. Worst case, you document your journey in trying to become a better golfer. That is a great example I could give for you guys. Obviously follow what I'm doing. If you're trying to go into vibe coding, just simply stream your process there. Video games, like literally if you're gonna play video games, just like play them and be entertaining while you do it. Like, I don't know, I Show Speed, just like yell in front of a camera and get 60 million subscribers that way, guys. Simple as that. What are some other things that people do for fun? Obviously there's some problems with, you can't just like record yourself watching TV if you just like watching Netflix after work. Like, I don't know, you could make it fun. You can make it such that you're not recording the movie. Like, don't get any of the audio in there, don't get the video in there, but simply just record yourself watching it while doing something else. Like, there is a video idea somewhere in there, guys. Watching live action Moana while fidget spinning for the whole 2 hours of the movie duration. Guys, like, I don't know, throw something in there. Do something that people are like going to watch. And if it's like ridiculous, it'll make people click, okay? And if you're fun while you're doing it, like, I don't know, be energetic, then there's something right there. If you're not gonna be energetic, if you're gonna be like watching a movie, just sitting there, not commentating, not saying anything to it, it's the algorithm's not gonna help you. It's your audience is just, you gotta be entertaining for them, guys. Give them energy. People love an energy, guys, seriously. That's the one thing I started. Whew. If you ever go back to one of my old videos when we were sitting down, back in like the little corner of the basement that we were in, oh my word, I had no confidence. And I was talking like, yeah, so what's going on, guys? My name is Nick, and I'm gonna talk to you about how Fable 5 is going to change my life. I was worried, guys. I wasn't talking with just passion. Now that I'm standing up and vibe coding from there, we are freaking hyped as frick. And now we got momentum, baby. We gained like 70 subscribers through one stream, baby. Woo, yeah. One stream, we got 70 subscribers. So what do you think I'm doing? I'm driving my butt right back to my mother's basement just to get live streaming again. It's going to happen. I do not care. We're going to do this. We're going to make a difference. We have a lot to do. Okay, I gotta tell you the things that we gotta do in the live stream today. Number one, we gotta get counters for TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You know what? We're done with counting Facebook because I don't even upload there on my own. People don't use Facebook. Like, if people stumble upon my page on Facebook, it's on accident, okay? But don't discredit popularity you can get on Facebook, because you could get some cool clients that way, like boomers. Boomers love Facebook. Oh, sorry, X was a big one. We got to start live stream on X. That's point number 2 that we got to do for tonight. Live stream on X. Give the people what they want to see. We might have to sacrifice Twitch. Twitch is just awfully hard. I have, I think, 1 follower there, and the most concurrent viewers that I can get on it is like 2, I think. Yeah, it's difficult, guys. It's I might have to sacrifice Twitch because you can only stream like 2 puppies at the same time. And obviously we're live streaming YouTube. The other one's gonna be X, baby. You can get a lot of popularity on X. People stumble across those streams and they're like, oh yeah, who's this guy? And also just like live vibe coding lives on X. A lot of discussion there. People just want to see what people are able to make. So we're gonna do the live stream there. That's point number 2. Point number 3. Let me think about that. I wrote a list of all the things. We might replace Whisperflow with a cheaper Canadian-made tool. What are they called? Like Whisperly or something? Or Super Whisper. One of those. We're gonna check them out. Apparently they're $10 a month instead of $14 a month. So yeah, we'll check that out. I do love the snappiness of Whisperflow, so as long as we can keep that, I will not complain. And then there's also Handy, which could be a free one to use. It may not use AI to like clean up your transcription, but hey, if it's free and it's able to just do that, like, I don't care, because if I'm prompting AI primarily, like if I say something goofy, like, I don't care if it gives it in point form format or if it's just a paragraph. It's AI, guys. Like Claude Code, you got to know what I'm saying, right? And not often I will just Whisperflow an email right in the spot there, because if it's a very important email, then I will probably like use ChatGPT or Claude to clean it up a bit. And if it's not an important email, then I could just like quickly type it up. Like there's no time savings really, and just doing the whole, well, I don't know. And then at that point, like it doesn't need to be clean. You get what I'm saying? Like for short, quick bursts, I don't need it to be cleaned up. So tickety boo. Okay, so that's our 3rd item. Goodness, yeah. People are talking about I need a bot in the stream so that when people ask like, what am I building? Because I get that a lot. I get that a lot now on stream. And then I have to do like the whole sales pitch, which I don't mind. It's great practice. It's just people watching, like it just kills momentum with what we're building if I have to like go back and yap about CoLateral. So we have to set up a bot such that like in the chat, it gives a little description of what we are building. People are willing to subscribe if you give them that pitch. And I'm hoping that with that bot that gives it the chat description, people are willing to follow the journey. I'm hoping the push-up counter is like sufficient in getting people to subscribe to follow. I'm hoping that the idea that we are vibe coding out of our mother's basement is something that people are willing to follow along with. Just our energy. Really hoping we could get a long way with all that, guys, to be honest. So we'll see what that turns into. Those I think are all the essentials. And I, of course, like I want to try to see if we can get some clips up from last night's stream. I want to get this video up and going too. We can upload that, to be honest, for tomorrow. I will be recording tomorrow morning's drive to work, and then also the drive back. Or really, it's an experiment, guys. This is all an experiment. I want to see how fun and entertaining I can be on in the morning when I'm exhausted, and I want to see how entertaining I could be after an exhausting day of work. I'm really hungry, etc. yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for this series. I am pumped for what we're doing with CoLateral, our distribution, everything, guys. Seriously. You know what I was thinking about? This came up a little bit in the stream, which was 6 hours, by the way. Woof. 6 hours of streaming yesterday taught me something. People want to try free products. Like the term vibe coding, people in the community love it. Like, we're all supporting each other, but it's a little too niche where regular old chaps have no clue what you're talking about. What is vibe coding? Coding is scary, and then like the idea of vibe coding, you're like, what is that? It is terrifying, guys. And if we want to reach the greatest audience we have, we simply need to reach out to people who have no clue how to even use ChatGPT as a fancy Google search and show them how they can vibe code. Vibe coding for introductions, and not like hour-long videos of like setting up your GitHub repository and Next.js. Like even that I think is still too intimidating, because it's like something I'm learning as I go, but it's still like, I'm doing it because I'm like, I want to go all in on this and rip it full time. As someone who's like just kind of teeter-tottering with the idea, they're just starting to hear the idea for the first time, I want to introduce it as like, okay, if you're willing to spend $20 on a ChatGPT subscription, you are on your way to vibe coding a masterpiece of an application for yourself. So I want to offer free applications. That's what it's all coming down to, guys. My social media distribution center, I want to eventually clean that up, make it so that it is ready for people to use, and make it free. I don't care. I don't care if I could make a couple dollars off of it. I just want it to be free so that people have the opportunity to build something like that. Open source it, guys. Why not? Grow the community. Like, if we are able to grow the community, more people are willing to watch our videos, more people are gonna look at our paid applications and potentially pay for them. You're not missing out on sales if you make some of your gateway applications free. Like, guys, it costs OpenAI, Anthropic, all the frontier guys money to run their their models. Even the subscriptions, $20 a month, $100 a month, whatever, they lose money on that. They don't profit. They simply want people to get exposure to the programs, so then they can start like building more profit because people are dependent on it. It is a little sickening once I think of that. Ugh. Anyways, I want people to be on that train with us though, guys. Like, I seriously want it so that people are learning how to build their applications to make their work life better. So do I want to become a AI consultant? Ooh, that was such a cool idea, honestly. My tonality sounded weird there. Ooh, yes, that is a cool idea, okay? I do think that is feasible. And in order to do that, we have to build a portfolio. We have to start with some free applications that we are willing to get people's feet off the ground with. So, like, the big first thing is like social media platform. I need people to like be interested in uploading content on YouTube for them. Like, if you're a business owner with like a small pizza shop in a small town, let's say, I want to have that business be able to start uploading content consistently. And then once they get hooked into that, like, what are some other opportunities they can implement AI into marketing their business? Or even, heck, like, try to implement it into their operations. Guys, like, I seriously think there's a gap in the YouTube world because people are trying to just sell their vibe-coded apps. And I'm gonna be crazy enough to make the first few of them free just to like get people's feet wet. Show them how it's done. I don't want to be like another guru. I want to be cooler than that. And frankly, right now I'm not qualified enough to be like the best guru. Go talk to Nate Herc or someone. I don't know. But yeah, man, there's This is something big, and it's just still niche right now, but I think the term vibe coding, well, it's just going to be like a builder. It's got to be rephrased to just like being a builder, online software builder. The term like software engineer will kind of fizzle out, and I think it'll just be like a general builder, or just like solo entrepreneur. I don't know. Either way, I am willing to offer consultation for this in order to get exposure. I seriously think this channel and everything we're doing, we can build something truly beautiful with this, guys. I do. Simple as that. So anyways, if you guys think that I am onto something and I'm not just crazy, and well, whatever, if you think I'm crazy, please, I'd love you to join. Subscribe, let's talk. I want to build a Discord community. That's what I was supposed to do too, Discord. Oh, I want to build a Discord community. I want to get in contact with builders. I want to see like what are people's tips and tricks, techniques. Let's build something together, guys, so that we could seriously grow this community more and more, and we all prosper in doing it together. That's it. That's all I want to do. Build community. Let's do it. Prosper, profit, baby. Okay, so let's do that, guys. Thank you so much for listening to my yap session in the car. I kind of like this a lot now that I'm kind of treating it almost like a fake live stream instead of just recording like, oh, let's think of a discussion here. Like I just want to ramble to y'all. So anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. I will talk to you guys in the next one when I'm driving to work tomorrow morning. Whenever you see this is whenever you're gonna see this. So love you guys so much. Thank you. Peace and love.